Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into something super practical and powerful in Next.js 15, updating data using server action. If you are tired of managing API routes and boilerplate code just to update a single database entry, this video for you. We are going to learn how to use the new directive use server to update data frequently and efficiently, all within a component and action file. Whether you are updating user profile, toggling a status, or saving from data, by the end of the video, you will know how to handle it modern way. So grab the copy and let's jump start into the code. So this video consists of two parts, and first part in we are creating the edit form in which we are displaying the product on the basis of the URL ID. So let's move on to the Visual Studio Code. It's we go to the product -db, so you can see all the listing over there, all the product listing over there. So we are going to create, as we already have the form for the addition, which we are in which we are able to add some product. So this is the add form. So we need to create a edit form to update the server action. So for this today we are going to create that. First of all, go to the Visual Studio Code, and in this we use the URL like localhost 3000/product-db equal to 1, so that currently the page doesn't exist. It should see the form which is shown as here. So let's do that. So go on to the Visual Studio Code. In the product-db, we can create a new folder with the name -db on the $ID dynamic ID. Inside that, we can create a new file with the name page.tsx. Okay. Now we go to the product-db server and just copy all the things from there. Copy it and paste it inside the page.tsx in the ID which we have. Okay. Now you have seen that we have get all the things from here. So you are also getting some issue on that. So it can be off. So you need to set the URL form state action page, and the create product will also shown here. Create product. Now here you can see that we have already created that page. So go to the browser. So here you can see that we have already if you visit the localhost product ID -1, so you can see the browser. Currently, if we have some other ID like 4 or 5, we don't get any data. So in order to get data, we already have an ID. So we need to fetch all the data on the basis of this ID. So how we can do that? So in the product, first of all, you need to make some changes in this. Okay. So here it can be that here you can see you can change add product to edit product, and inside this you are getting the parameters of param ID. So you need to also deal with it. So we need to get we need the ID of it. So how we can get that ID? We have a params. We need to get the ID from the URL. It is of params, which is of type ID, and it is of type string. Okay. On this we can also restructure ID, and we can use await method there. And in this await we can use the params. Okay. Now we can type constant product, and we can type constant product over there, and we can use the await method, and we can use the get product method. So if you go to the action on page.tsx, you have a get product method over. You have in the product page.tsx, you have the product page. You have the in the Prisma DB, if you go, you have the get product over there. So hold on, just need to see the get product over there. In the product DB, we have this listing. In the product dashboard, we have this action. In the form state, we have the create product and edit product. In the Prisma DB model, we have already there. We have the get product already there. Okay. So we need to type the get product for there. So for this, we can type that get product from Prisma DB. Get product from Prisma DB, and inside this we can pass at the rate. We can pass ID, by transforming into an integer type, pass id to it. Okay, pass int product id in integer type. Now we have combined. Now we have you have seen this. Now if you fill this form properly, so here you are facing an issue that we are facing an issue in the await method, because you can use the await method if your function has async function. But as we are using hooks like use action state hook, we are already using over here. So and this is a use line. So we do, if suppose we define our function as async, then it could be for provide an error. It can give an error to us. So in order to do this, we can split our code to some other files. So let's do that. So how we can manage that? So enter the id.page.txt. We can create a new file with the name. We can create a file with the name with product edit form. We can type product edit form.tsx. Okay. Now inside this, just copy all the code from the page.tsx to the page edit form. Now here you can type edit form. You can enter the edit form. You can see that all the parameters. You can remove these params. We don't want this params as we are not dealing with it. Now we can remove all the stuff from here. Now here you have simple simple display form over here. Okay, we use line will already there, format selected there. Okay, get product or submit. We don't want get product because we are passing the get product from the front end card. Now in this, on the page.tsx, we just don't want the form state, and also we don't want use client over here. Okay, we don't want use action state. So await, we can now type our function as async function. Okay, now we are getting that product and product. Now we don't want this form. This form can be called with the help. So we can call this form from the current edit product form which we have display current. Okay, so product. So hold on, that form will be, we can change product form. Change the name because the chain form name will be same, component will be named same. Now we can come edit product form. We can complete this. Now we can show this. Okay, now go to the browser, and if you click on F12, okay, we doesn't control that things. Okay, so if you go to the get product, so if you display over here control.log, you can see the product details over here, product, and we can see this here. Okay, go to the browser. You can see that server component provide you the ID. As you can see that local class product -db.4. With the ID 4, you can get all the data over here in the console. Okay, so this parameter of product will be passed to the edit form component so that we can display the default detail of it. So for this, we can pass that product as a props. So how we can do that? We can pass product equal to product. Okay. Okay. One more thing that you can also display the product, because one more thing you have to do that if you go to the product.db. Okay, in this you have that export. So you want to export that particular product from there, and inside that page.tsx, you can display that product. Product. We have product, and it can be null also. Okay. It can be null also, so we can import that product from we can do a product for product db dash page dot test export default type product, export type product. Okay, now we can save it. Go to this and import product from import product PrismaDB. So in this we can also keep the URL with the same other name page product-db to the page. Okay, now this product will be over here, and this product also contain the null, so we can also describe that null. Now we can see that edit product, one more thing that it can also have the value null. So for this we can give a condition over here that if product should null. If we don't able to find the product, then it should be go to the not found function. Not found, not found with the navigation. Okay, the not found function, it will redirect to the not found function. Now in the edit product form, we can see that we have product and we can pass that product to the product function. So type product is not ignorable, type is stringy attribute provide the product does not exist on stringy value. So we can just remove that. We have the product app and product db and page. Okay, so that product already we have get that, and we have edit product form. Edit product form already running. We can keep this on the top of it. We can save this particular page. Okay, now go to the product ID form. Now we can achieve that product in the edit part of it. So how we can do that? So in this edit product form, we can get a product. So type product, as we are getting this in the parameter, which is of type product and product, and you have to keep in mind that the path should be clear, otherwise it give you the error out. Okay, now you can see the form state over up. All the things will be working fine. Here you can see that it will receiving the product detail over here. Now what we have to do, we have to pass the default value to the product. So how we can do that? Because we are receiving that, if you go to the browser, we are receiving the details like ID, present, data and description. So we need to show this in the form also. Currently, if you visit localhost 3000/product-db.4, you are not able to see the value. So we need to set the default value for this. So let's do that. We can type default value and we can type product dash title. We can do this for the other field also. For the price, we can pass is price. Then we can go for the address also. Oh, for the description also, not for the address. Now we can save it. Now if you can go to the browser, see that your product details, product with the ID is over here. That you can get the description, you can get the title, price and description related to that particular ID. If you go to the one where here you can see the product 100 and show this all the details related to the ID one. Now if you go to the, we can close this, go to the, here you can see. So I want to create a link so that one someone click on the title of this product, it will be redirected to this particular detail of the edit form page to showing the product detail of that particular ID. Suppose if I click on product 2, so this form should see the details related to the product 2 details over here. So how we can do that? So for this we can create a link over here. So one more thing we are getting an error in this, is that in the default value of the product description we are getting the value. So let's see what are this. It is when that it is of type string or null is not assignable. So here what we have to do, we have to use a collision operator for that. For this we can give a collision and we can give a double quotes empty string to it. Now here you can see that the issue will be removed. Now go to the product. Now we can close the ID of it. Now go to the page.tsx where the product listing page are seen. Now we have to link that particular ID, that title to this, so that when someone click on this title of the product, it will go to the edit form page and the details of that particular ID shows in their respective tables, in the respective blocks. Okay. So for this we here in the product title we need to create a link for that. Let's create a link for that. We can close that link. We can close that. Okay. Enter this, we can give an href tag, href in the backticks. So URL should be the product db / the ID of the product ID which we are getting in this. We can pass that ID to it. So one more thing, we have made mistakes, that href should be in the curly braces, not in the opening. So here now we have closed the curly braces. Now product ID of product dash ID you have seen over here. Now we can close that particular link. I think I have made some mistakes. Href links This could be the error. Can close this. We can close this. So I can. So after that, you can see that we have the issue. What we have to do, we have to link this particular thing. So in this, you have to the product dash ID, and when passing the product DB, we can also create. Okay, we need to create that particular. Okay, now this is fine. Okay, we are not a the issue was that we are not close this particular bracket of product ID. Okay, now you can see that the link has been created. Now go to the listing page of product DB. So let's close this. Now we already have that link. Now we can reload that particular thing. All the things has been set. Now when you click on the you can see that when you hover to the title of the product, you can see the link over there. When you click over the product tree, you can redirect you to the product tree edit form page. So here you can see we have completed the functionality related to fetching the details of a particular of a product on the basis of the ID. Now in the next video we are going to update that particular detail. Now we can in the next video we can update that particular details and come update in the Prisma DB. I hope you like this video. If you find this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that bell icon for more modern Next.js tips. Got questions or want a deeper dive? Drop a comment below. I read everyone. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Thank you.